What they say, the world is mine. Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man's B-Phil. We are back yet again with a trade review for the day of 10-4. Roger that. 10-4. Roger that. And what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and look at the single trade that your boy took today and break down everything that it has to say. Let's jump in. Ooh, baby. All right, yeah. I tried it. Okay, so as you recall, what we were waiting for this morning was price to actually come into the zone. So I moved it back, but it actually did come in and it broke below the zone. And, you know, I was looking at it on the lower time frame, the 15-second time frame, and I was like, I mean, the market is extremely bullish right now. Like it's very, very much bullish. So why wouldn't it turn around? So basically, what we saw me do is I was waiting, and so as you can see here, comes down here, you know, looks like it's breaking, boom, breaks up one. Well, hold on, let's go down to the 15 seconds so we can see this a bit more clearly, because that's what I was actually looking at, right? Right. Okay. So, somehow, some way, I got into this trade today. So I'm trying to figure out where I got in on this. So I got in on this around here somewhere. Yeah, this is interesting because when I'm reviewing this now, it's like, oh, where did I actually get in on this morning? Where? Brandon, where? It has to have been somewhere over here. So well, I did get in on this. I can go onto my 8 cap. I'm not sure why though. I know it was going bullish, but I'm trying to figure out when I'm looking at this trade right now. I don't see any obvious entry for myself. So this must have been some extremely micro thing I was looking at. But anyways, lo and behold, oh, you know what? It was somewhere around here. And it was just some absolutely ridiculous buy. So it was like right in here, and I was looking, okay, well, and it slipped, as you can see. So it was one of those situations where I was looking at something super micro, and I was like, it's probably the good time to get in. So it was like right in here. So anyways, got in, and what was I doing? So I saw it start to come up. It came back down. I waited through that, and it came back up, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna move it to break even. So then I moved it to break even, and then it took me out, and then of course it ran. I wasn't even patient enough to let it run a 1-to-1 here. So this just overall looks like a pretty bad trade based on how I should have analyzed this. So, and again, I think this just comes with, you know, time and experience over time. It doesn't, because when you look back at your trades, you should be able to say, this is why I got into a particular trade. Now, I just want to show you guys. So, whoops. I don't want you all to think I'm full of it. And at this point, you know, it's not really that big of a deal, right? It's not like I'm $1 million trader. I'm trying to get funded for mint funding, and I'm just taking it really, really slow right now. But here, let's go ahead and move this over. Boom. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and move this up here. Let's go to account history. And right here, as you can see, break even me $46. I moved it a little bit above break even, but that's today, 10-4, 15.52 on the time that this broker particularly allows me to trade with. So I did actually take the trade, and I moved it to break even. So actually, let me validate that I have it at the right levels here. We can see this. We're going to do this side by side real quick. And so we're going to verify. So we have 1143.546. Yeah, we do. And then we have our stop loss, our take profit at 11451.61. 11451.71. So we're off by like, let's see what that would look like. Yeah, slightly down. And yeah, so we have our stop here, 11. Oh, whoops. Looks like our stop loss was at, oh, you know what? It was at that because I ended up moving it to break even. So if I did this, it would go above here and you wouldn't be able to see it because I moved the actual trade to break even. So if you look right here, 37, it's like right up in here somewhere. So 3709. It's like right here is where I actually moved it to break even. So yeah, there's that. All right, so yeah, I mean, ultimately, right? It took me out, and then as you can see, it ran to where my take profit was, which is a 1-to-1, and it went much higher than that. Now we're starting to see it turn around slightly. So ultimately, this really did run 1-to-10 about. So it was a massive mover. It was a massive mover. But alas, I didn't catch it. I actually got it out as break even, and I'm happy to do that. Now I'm just really testing the 1-to-1 strategy. I need to get used to it again, because when I was doing the 1-to-3s or 1-to-4s, I just recalled that it wasn't, I wasn't really worried about not holding, I wasn't worried about holding it up to that, right? I accepted the risk, but now for some reason I'm not accepting the risk, and it's mainly because I upped my risk to 1% as opposed to the 0.25% that I was doing previously. And I changed my risk management at the same time. So yeah, I'm just getting used to it, and we'll see how it pans out. But at the end of the day, this is trading, the day in and day out. So Euro didn't come back and didn't test where I was hoping that it would test, and it just kind of took off, and now we're almost back up to $1. Yeah, 99.776. That's interesting. Let's go to gold. Gold looks like it's playing around in the zone. It looked like it almost came down, but not quite. So, of course, there was no alert, which means no trade. And now it's actually in this larger, higher time frame zone, which it looks like this is probably a 4-hour zone. Is this a 4-hour? This might be a daily zone. No. I think I used that larger zone on the 4-hour, so it has to be something like that, right? Yeah, it has to be. Or did I? Let's check out another zone. Yeah, it has to be either the hourly, which it's not, so it has to be the 4-hour, because I don't have any other hours on here. So yeah, I think I took this entire area here. So yeah, what did the 3-hour look like? I guess if I would have did the 3-hour like that. But yeah, you mean you can scan the hours and look at all that good stuff and check it out, right? But right now, look at market cipher. Looks like we may be printing a bearish divergence, right? Price action going up, momentum going down. But I mean, we have money flowing the green, so we got money coming into the market. So I don't know if I would necessarily say that this level is really going to hold. It might pull back to like somewhere in here, maybe, and then go higher. But anyways, that's for the analysis of trade ideas. Let's go Bitcoin and see what's going on. Bitcoin had a nice little price influx. Looks like it's breaking previous highs. Yeah. Higher low, higher high. Finally, now we're going to do higher low, higher high to come higher. Ooh. Yeah, so of course we didn't do an analysis on this, and we just kind of left it this morning. So let's look at some stonks. Look like some stonks are going up too. I mean, obviously we see the NASDAQ going up and we see a lot of these stocks in the green, right? So I have a watch list, just of general stuff, right? We got Costco up almost 2%. We got Adobe up. We got AMD up. We got ProShares. Who's Ultra Pro? I'm not sure who that is. Airbnb. What's Airbnb doing? Looks like we probably need to redraw this chart. Airbnb's up 5%. Google's up 3%. Looks like it shot through that zone. Now it looks like we're turning around. Probably come back and fill this area. At the very least. Meta's actually up 1.2%, but I mean, it still has a long way to go. SoFi. Look at SoFi. SoFi is up almost 6%, 5.26% at $5.39. SoFi Technologies. What's it looking like? Still in the red. Let's see what the daily is looking like. We just printed a green dot. Yeah, we're printing a green dot. Big green dot. On the 3rd yesterday. So we might see a little slight momentum, which we are seeing right now. I mean, on this close. Which, I mean, look. What? The 4% move right there? That's cap. Sheesh. My goodness. Yeah, on this close, you got open. Is that really 4%? Yeah, it's 4%. That's interesting. Man. Lucid Group. We got a nice small green dot. I mean, you could say this is technically, we're seeing bullish divergence on the daily here. Oh, let's turn off this magnet so I don't have to use my keyboard and I can just use my mouse to be lazy. Yeah, we're seeing some bullish divergence here. Our price coming down, momentum going up. Yeah. Maybe it's a decent buy. It's $15. Or maybe this is just a bull trap in a day. But you see everything's green. Everything is green. Everything. Some things look better than others. Look, Zoom. I mean, Zoom is just flatlined. It doesn't look good at all. Right? And some price action actually looks good. Some of it actually looks pretty good. You see this breaking lows and it breaks back up on a high. Now what we want to see is, I mean, that's probably not even considered structure. We probably want to see something like this. See a break up there and then come back and retest. So something like bang, 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 something like that, right? And test systems, I mean, I'd say personally, I wouldn't look for anything. I mean, money flow is green. I'd probably look for something in here, like a test down in here somewhere before taking anything. And this is daily, right? This is all on daily. Upstart Holdings, oof, man. Even though they're up 9% though, it's crazy. Where did all of this money come from? Like, who's buying this stuff? Who is buying this? PayPal. Looks like we've broken structure recently. I mean, this is bearish for sure. I mean, PayPal is still bearish, even if it is up 6%. Is it recovering? Nah, bruh. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's actually in there right now. So this might actually be a decent short coming up. You see money leaving this, and you see, I mean, it looks like it could be curling over back to the downside. What is this, Digital Turbine? Yeah, a lot of these just look not very good. DraftKings, Inc., Terran Vinco Ventures. I mean, all of this. Look at this, just in the red. Roku. Oh, Roku, man, that sucks. It's up 4% on the day though. Like, who's buying this? That's what I'm asking. It's like just randomly someone started pumping the stocks. Got Amazon. Amazon up 4% today. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that little stonk spree, just going through those and seeing where price was at and seeing what percentages you can expect from some of these plays. And so, anyways, that was my review. We'll be back tomorrow morning with the daily trade ideas so that we can go ahead and see if there's any potential opportunities to set up for us to trade tomorrow. So anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. Go ahead and leave a comment. Again, as I always say, let me know what you want to see and how we continuously help each other improve and what you thought about this real time. And then hit the like or dislike button depending on what you thought. And hit that subscribe button if you want to continue to get more content like this. It's your boy, Trade Life with B Phil. I'm gone. Peace.